Hi friends, today we are going to discuss about roles, how to create a role and how to assign a role to user. So we have two types of roles, single role and composite role. So by using PFCG T code we are going to create the roles because the roles are maintained in PFCG. So by using this PFCG T code we are going to create the single and composite roles. So what is single role and what is composite role? Single role means set of transaction codes, we can call it as a single role. So composite roles, collection of single roles, we can call it as a composite role. So after creating the roles, so we are going to assign these roles to user. So by default in SAP we are going to create the roles in Z or Y whatever. So I'm just taking Z basis underscore 01 as my, like this is my role, this is my role, single role. So again I want to create a one more single role, that is Z underscore basis 02. So in that I am going to maintain some T codes. Here also I am going to maintain some T codes. So I am going to assign this single role to one user and as well as the collection of that to the composite role. The composite role we can add these Z underscore basis 01 and Z underscore basis 02. So and we are going to assign this user. So this is the scenario how we are going to create a role and how we are going to assign a role to a user. So for example I'm taking one image. So by using this PFCG, so all the roles information will be maintained in PFCG. So by using this PFCG transaction code we are going to create a single role and composite role. So what is a single role? We know that the collection of, so the collection of multiple T codes we can call it as a single role. And what is composite role? The collection of single roles we can call it as a composite role. So finally we have to assign these roles to users. So then only the user can access these transaction codes, that means authorizations. So if the user don't have any access, so he just simply he can able to log into the system, he is not going to do anything. So for that he required some authorizations. So suppose he want to see some system status, some work process, some ABAP dumps, some kind of authorizations he required. So whatever missing things, like we can check it in a missing T codes, we can check it in SC53. So I am assigning these roles to user. So this is how we are going to, suppose we have basis teams of, we have a ABAP team, suppose we have SD. So n number of modules we have. For that we require some authorizations. Every authorizations we have some T codes. In the T codes itself we have some authorizations. In authorizations we have some objects. So we can restrict and then we can give it to the users by using this authorizations or T codes. So this is how we are going to do, like in real time. For example, I am logged into this system. The client is 000, the user is Ajay, he is having full access, and coming to 000, the user is Naresh, so he don't have any access. Suppose for example he is hitting some T code, so you can able to see the transaction code, you are not authorized, it is showing like that. Suppose I am hitting one more T code ST22 above temps. So it is also showing like that you are not authorized. So he don't have any authorizations. He can able to just log in into the system. He don't have any access to do the any operations into the system. So for that what I'm going to do, like I'm into Ajay user, so I'm going to create a role. PFCG is the T code to create a role. So I'm creating a role. You have to provide the role name here. The role is Z basis _01. So I'm creating one single role. You just click create single role, and then after you have to provide some information here. So I'm creating this role for some ABC company for basis people. So I'm just going to the next tab, menu. So it is asking to save. You must save the role first and save. I'm just click save, yes, clicking yes. In the menu tab you have to provide the transactions codes which you want to add into the role. Suppose I want to add some transaction codes, like you just click transaction plus symbol here. In that you have to provide some SU53. I'm giving these many authorizations transaction code. You just click assign transactions. You just click this one, and then next you can able to see the 5 transaction is added. So the next you have to go to the, you just no need to do anything in workflow. So you just go to authorizations. So whenever we're going to create a role, first definitely we have to come to authorizations tab, and just we can able to see the profile name and profile text. So the profile, we have to generate that profile. It will be like you just click change button. So you must save the role first. It is asking, so I'm just click yes. So after clicking this one, you have to generate the profile compulsory. So then only it will be like a complete role. We are going to create the complete role. We'll get like this. The profile name is started with, like in interview they may ask you like what is that profile name start with. So they may ask you, like you have to tell them like it will start with always T. So it will start with the T. You have to remember this one. Definitely you have to generate this role compulsory. You should compulsory come to the authorizations tab. Then you have to click change button, and then after you have to come here. So you have to click generate button, or else you can have go to authorizations. You can click this one, this one also generate. So here we will get like this. The profile name is start with T. So we just click say execute button. The profile is created. So then after creating, you have to click save button. Compulsory, the data was saved. So no need to do anything here. You just go back, just a save button. So we can able to see these many transactions is added here. So it will be like this. It should come like this. If it comes yellow button, you have to go again and you have to generate again. It should be in green status, compulsory. Authorizations tab must and should. So in the menu tab we added some T codes. These are the T codes we have. You can check here. You can able to see. ST. You can able to double click on it. You can able to find the what are the T codes we assigned. So then after we came authorizations tab, just in the bottom change authorization data. After the change authorization data, you go to generate the profile. So the profile contains, the profile name contains this, the name is starts with T. You have to remember, and then after you have to click save button. After generating the profile, you have to compulsory click save button, and it should be in green status. If it not comes, you should go back and generate the profile and click save button again. So next comes to the users tab, and just give the name. So you can see here the user is don't have any authorizations here. I added some authorizations to the user Naresh. So we can able to see I'm adding this username is Naresh. So just click this one, user comparison, click user comparison, then only the like you can able to access this role. So I'm just click user comparison. You must save the role first. So I'm just click save, yes, and then after you will get like this. After getting, you have to click complete comparison, then only it will reflect, otherwise it won't reflect. You just click complete comparison. So user master record for all roles adjusted, profile comparison successful. So you can able to see like this. So now I want to, after creating the role, we can able to add the roles SU01 T code also. So you have to provide the username, and then after you just click change button, and you just go to the roles. It is already added in the PFCG, that's why it is came here. If the role is already created, you want to assign the existing roles to the user, you just provide the roles to these roles here, and just click save button, then he can able to access the roles. This way also we can add the roles to the users. So then after I am trying to, now I am on Naresh user. Now I am trying to hit the T codes. So we can able to access the data, like that means SC53 working. Now ST01. Now we can able to access ST01 as well. Now I am entering SM50. SM50 also you can access. SM66. SM66 also you can access. Now I am going to add some other T code like SM14. So whenever we are going to add some T codes, definitely we have to generate the profile compulsory. So you just click generate, then after click save button, go back. So it is not generated again. I'm trying once again. So now we can able to see it is in green status. So now come to user, do the user comparison. So whether he is getting or not, you can able to see. I'm just going here, SM14. Now we can able to see SM14, he can able to access. So this is how we are going to add the roles to the users. So now I created one single role. Now I want to create one more single role. This role is for basis team 2. I'm just giving description like that. In the one more single role, I want to add some other T codes, like, so first it is asking to, you must save the role first. I am clicking yes. So I am not going to do any user comparison. I'm just click save button here. Now I'm going to create composite role. I'm just click, you just give the role name and you just click the create composite role, and this composite role for basis team 2, I'm just giving like this. You just go to the next tab, click yes. I'm giving z underscore star, with that name I'm searching. So I'm adding these two roles. Collection of single rows we can call it as a composite role now. So just go to menu tab, I'm just importing the roles here. You just click import menu, what are the roles you added here. After you have to click import, then after you'll get like this. This role is having these many transaction codes, and this role is having these many transaction codes, and then after we just provide the username here. So now I am giving the username as Naresh. So I'm just, you must do the user comparison. You must save the role first, click yes. So user master record for all roles adjusted. So everything is in green status. Now I am going to check whether this role is assigned to that particular user or not. You just go to the SU01 tab, you just provide the username here, you just click change button, go to the roles tab, you can able to see. So these two roles are added individually, as well as one composite role is there. So now means you can able to access, that two, like these two roles you can able to access. Now I'm going to try this basis 2 role. Like the first one we already checked whether this role is successfully assigned to the user or not, we are already seen. Now I'm going to check whether these transaction codes are authorized to that user or not. I'm going to check. I am hitting SM36. Now you can able to access. I am hitting SM37 as well. SM37 also is accessing. So this is how we are going to create the single and composite roles, and after creating the roles we have to assign these roles to the users. Are you observed or not, I don't know. While creating the single role, so we are going to generate the profile. Generating profile is compulsory in single role. And coming to composite role, profile generation is not required because it is already generated in single role. The collection of single roles is nothing but the composite role, no? So once we generated the profile, no need to generate again. So the profile name start with a T. This is how we are going to create a single role and composite role in SAP. Thank you.